believed it myself if I hadn't overheard it. You, Steffi, Carter, conspiring against what Eric actually wanted. Tell him, Rich. You don't have your father's power of attorney.
Now, you more than anyone knows the repercussions of all this, right?
Is this true?
Yeah. You're in charge of Eric, the company, pretty much everything, Forrester. No one can keep you from anything. Until Eric gets on his feet and he's ready to function, you have total control.
Then I can stay here?
Yeah, Mom. Because you live here. Okay? And if anyone is leaving, it's Ridge.
Quinn? What about her? I thought she was finally out of your life, hence you moving back here. Wyatt.
Yeah, something like that.
Not that I actually believe she'll ever be out of your life, as long as Wyatt is in your life, but whatever. Steffi, what's wrong?
It turns out that my dad doesn't have my grandfather's power of attorney.
What? Who does?
Quinn.
Wait a second. Your grandfather gave Quinn power of attorney?
Yeah.
I thought he gave it to your dad.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. But Carter told us that my grandfather assigned it to Quinn, not my dad.
So your dad tried to convince him to bury it.
We both did. We're trying to protect my grandfather, the company, I mean, everything.
Oh, wow.
None of us felt good about it. Carter and my dad and I, we were discussing it, and Wyatt was here, and he overheard everything.
Well, what'd he say?
I pleaded with him not to tell his mom. But I don't think I got through to him. So I don't have to go? I can tend to my husband?
Not your husband, Quinn.
A mere technicality, Ridge.
This is what you want? Your mother, my father together?
I want to be realistic. They're in love. They care about each other, and I may not have been comfortable with that at first, but I'm definitely not comfortable with lying and cheating.
Because your mother's never done any of that. Where are you going?
I'm going to see Eric.
He's with his nurse right now.
Go ahead. You can go.
No, that's okay. I can give the nurse a few more minutes. After all, I can see him whenever I want. We're never going to be apart again.
You realize what you've done, right?
Told the truth? Yeah, I realize that.
My father's health, his assets, everything in that woman's hands. I don't have to paint you a picture.
I don't care about Eric's money. I care about Eric.
So do I. That's why I said I had the power of attorney to protect him from you. After everything you've done to him, to this family.
I don't blame you, Ridge. Your behavior is understandable under the circumstances and because of your perception of me. I've rationalized bad behavior in the past, much worse than you. But I have learned from your father that I'm essentially a really good person. A good person who's done some bad things, but that woman no longer exists except in the minds of the people who still want to hate me.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
I don't hate you, honey. I just want you out of here. For my father's sake.
I'm not going to debate this with you, Ridge. All your father asked is for his family to show up to his wedding, and you all refused because of me. The fact that your father loved me was not acceptable to you, and it broke his heart.
Made a mistake, Ridge. And you only made it worse by doing this power of attorney stunt.
You know what? This isn't about blame, Wyatt. Eric opened his eyes, and he asked me not to leave, and I won't. And I never will again, and there's not one thing anyone can do to stop me. I'm gonna go see my husband now.
If Quinn has power of attorney, that gives her control of my grandfather's affairs, which means the company, the house, everything.
Well, he's had time to think it over. I mean, we can only hope he'll do the right thing. I mean, listen, if anybody's seen Quinn's handiwork, it's Wyatt. Yeah, I know she's his mother, but you're his wife. And Quinn is a threat to both you and your grandfather.
Not to mention what she's done to you.
Yeah, and Hope and Ivy and God knows who else. I mean, how can you not judge that woman by her past, given all the pain that she's caused? Wyatt's got to see that, right? I mean, yeah, sure, of course, he's going to be sympathetic to his mother, but he also has an obligation to protect you and your family, and he's not doing that if he tells Quinn that Eric gave her power of attorney. All it does is ensconce her more in your grandfather's life.
You're back.
How is he?
Resting.
I'll take care of him.
Is Mr. Forster aware of this?
Ridge is downstairs in the living room. Go ask him yourself. I'm not leaving him. Not ever again. I will always be here for you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Thanks for checking.
Of course.
Oh, Wyatt. You should have stayed out of it.
I tried. But after what you pulled?
What I pulled?
Yeah.
Try to keep my dad out of harm's way. That's what I pulled.
It's your perception, certainly not
What's your
Eric's.
perception of Quinn?
At times, it's not very different than yours. She's done crazy better than anyone until recently.
So you're convinced?
She's changed, Ridge.
She's chameleon. Not unlike you.
I have never seen her like this, and neither of you.
Her acting has improved, I'll give you that.
So what, your dad's too stupid to see?
Hey! My father is ill and vulnerable to that woman.
I didn't buy it at first either. But anyone can see that those two were in love, and like it or not, they're married.
Not officially.
Do you think they give a damn about a marriage license? They're husband and wife. There is nothing that anyone can do to change it.
Can I ask you something, Wyatt?
What?
Does Steffi know about this?
Yeah. And I can't believe she kept it from me, too.
And I can't believe that you effectively ended your marriage to my daughter.
Well, I'm hoping that's not the case because I love her. But my mother had the right to know.
Oh, Wyatt. You don't know Steffi at all, do you?
I love him! Ah! Honestly, why? I just don't know how much more I can take.
My mother. How long have you known that she's had Eric's power of attorney?
You have to keep this a secret.
You okay?
Wyatt's probably with his mom by now.
Unless he changed his mind on the way over.
I don't know. He was pretty determined when he left here.
You could call him.
I said everything I needed to say.
Well, if Wyatt tells Quinn about the power of attorney and the truth comes out...
Liam, I moved out of this house because of Quinn. And I moved back in because I thought she was gone, that we had control over her, but it turns out that we don't have control over her. And if Wyatt is telling his mom the truth, not only is Quinn back in our lives, but we've given her power. She has control over my father, the company, my grandfather, and once again, she has control over my marriage. You went to see your mom?
Yeah. Your dad was trying to kick her out of the house.
Not surprised there.
My mother went up to see Eric. Apparently he came too briefly.
What? Why didn't anyone text or call me?
She said it was only for a few minutes, and he said for her to stay. And your dad thinks she's a liar.
So your mom didn't leave?
Why would she? She has power of attorney.
You told her.
Yeah. Because I had to, Steffi. Being away from her husband was killing her, and I didn't want her to go through that again. She shouldn't have had to in the first place.
What did my dad do?
What could he do? He doesn't have any power. My mom does. So if anyone was leaving, I said it had to be him.
And you're okay with this? Your mom in charge, and we don't even know if my grandfather's gonna get better. How could you do this? You know how I feel about your mom. She's ruined my life, our marriage.
Because the success and failure of our marriage has nothing to do with my mother. And it has everything to do with us, our strength in our relationship, our love for each other. And I know we can get past this. But do you? Are you gonna stick around and fight for our marriage, or are you just gonna leave?
I was just thinking about all the wonderful times that we've had together. So many wonderful, wonderful memories. Feels like we've been together for so long, but we've only just begun, right? Then this is just a speed bump. Because you're gonna get through this. I'm gonna make sure of it. And I'm gonna fight for you. I know about the power of attorney. The faith and the trust that you have placed in me It means the world. You're not going to regret this decision. I'm going to make you proud. I am going to protect you, our marriage, your company, and I am not going to let anyone get in my way. You have given me a new life. Changed me into someone I never, ever thought that I could be. You've protected me, defended me, stood up for me. I'm going to do the exact same thing for you. You are safe with me, Eric, until you're ready to come back. Eric? Eric? Hey.
Still here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm still here. You're smiling. What's that smile? Monaco. Yes. Monaco. That's where you told me that my eyes were the same color as the sea. And then you kissed me. And we both knew that that was going to be the beginning of something grand. And it's far, far from over. Because this setback, your family, the legal system, nothing will ever keep us apart.
Leave.
I am never, ever leaving you ever again, sweetheart.